Hello my beautiful viewers, how are you guys and girls doing? I hope well. I'm gonna discuss sleep with you tonight. Sleep is so important. Only those that lack sleep or have suffered from a lack of sleep understand what I'm talking about. It can make your life miserable, and if you sleep well, it can make your life amazing. So follow me. This is a little bit of a loaded video, so I'm going to try to go through it as fast as possible, and then if I get more requests I can address each point individually and we can go into it in more detail in next videos. So I think the number one thing that you need to understand about sleep, I've suffered from a lack of sleep. I had a lot of stress a few years ago and I couldn't sleep, so I've suffered and I've had to force myself to research and find solutions, and I did find solutions, and I have very, very good sleep right now. I am very thankful and grateful for it, and I'm careful about it, and I always keep these points in mind because I don't want to go back to my old lack of sleep again. So sleep is something that you don't just seek. It has to come to you. What I mean by that is you just don't decide to sleep and you go to bed and sleep. You have to be ready. You're sitting, talking to someone, something, and you feel sleepy and you go to sleep. That's the ideal way of sleeping. Not going to bed and then starting thinking, how am I going to sleep? It's not going to work. So to get ready for sleep, first of all, you have to address the causes of the inability to sleep. I think the number one thing is stress. Too much stress will kill you. It literally will not let you sleep because the stress that you have during the day, you start thinking, you don't stop, and then at night the thinking becomes even louder. Why? Because there's silence, there is darkness, and all of a sudden it's just you and your mind and you start thinking too much. Try to quiet your mind by meditating and by removing all stimulants. Caffeine, sugars, even spicy foods. Cayenne and spicy foods will make your blood flow faster and it will make you think more. So remove those three: caffeine, stimulants, and sugars and carbohydrates. Lower them or eliminate them. I don't recommend eating late at night. Try to eat 3-4 hours before you go to bed. And spicy foods, remember those. So that's a very, very important thing to address. Remove all stress. Stress is it's the cause of a lot of diseases on this planet. So if you can manage your stress, maybe I will be uploading a video about stress soon, ways to address stress and how to heal stress and calm things down in your life. But the number one thing is definitely meditation. It has done wonders for my life and I recommend it to everyone. Even if it's 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night, or 10 minutes at night, it will change your life completely. So also, if you eat too many calories at night, you're going to be restless. You're not going to be able to go to sleep right away. Your body needs to use those calories. If you don't need the calories and you haven't exerted yourself or done some extreme mental work, I recommend don't eat. The less you eat, the better. Go to bed hungry or slightly hungry. Eat just something very light, something easy to digest. Meats and heavy things are not good. I recommend soups. Soups are fantastic for nighttime. Even just broth, warm things are very good. Don't eat salads and cold things. Warm things are very, very, very good. And things with tryptophan, maybe put a little bit of turkey and just drink the broth. And also celery. Celery is very good for sleeping. Okay. So if you have eaten a lot, I recommend going on a walk at night. It's very important. Or do some yoga. Or maybe also if you feel like you haven't done all that, what you do is just uncover yourself. If you cover yourself, you're not burning as many calories as if you uncover yourself, because your body, when it starts cooling down, it burns calories by warming itself if it feels very cold. So keep that in mind always. So those are the things that cause inability to sleep. Try to avoid them and address each one individually. Now I'm going to tell you about things that are going to help you sleep. So if you've addressed all those items that I told you, and I'm sure there's a lot more, but these are the most important ones. I think the most important thing that will help you sleep is long activity that requires attention. Meaning, if you go on a bike ride during the day, so when you are on a bicycle, you're managing people coming, on the opposite direction, you're managing staying balanced, you're managing vision. It requires a lot of attention. So if you do just 2 hours of biking or even walking, balancing yourself, or yoga, or anything that's like an hour to 2 hours is excellent. That requires a little bit of sweating. What it does to you, it gets you tired. And then at night when you get home, especially if you go next to the ocean with the negative ions of the ocean, it's so, so important. It will get you really tired and you'll go to bed really easy. If you can't sleep, try a hot bath. I recommend hot baths to everyone. I've done a video about baths. They're wonderful. They can change your life. So what it does, it cleans your pores and removes all the toxicity and even burns some of the calories. If you do a hot bath, it will pull toxicity and make you pretty much like sweat under the water. It's very important. Also, I recommend spraying your body with magnesium. If you haven't done that before, magnesium is very good. It levels the potassium, all the important minerals that are responsible for relaxing muscles. Potassium, magnesium, and sodium. I think it does create this trio balance that will release your muscle tension and get you a lot more relaxed. And then I also remember I was brushing my hair a lot when I was stressed at night. To pull your hair down, brush it in every direction with a wooden brush, with hard bristles. And if you don't have hair, you just massage. If you have short hair, you don't have a lot of hair to brush, just massage your scalp with your own fingers. It will do amazing things for you. The scalp and the brain, we don't touch it enough, we don't massage it enough, and it's so important to have it all release all the nervousness, because the thinking happens in the brain. And when you massage and you brush your hair, it really gives you a lot of relaxation. Another one is lavender drops. I brought my lavender drops. I got these in south of Paris. I was there a couple years ago. I got this giant thing for like $20. These are pure lavender drops. French lavender is fantastic. It smells amazing. Put a couple drops in your bed or behind your ears. This is very strong, so don't do too much. And if you have kids that are restless, also you can do that in their bed. It's very harmless and it's wonderful. It will make you relax and sleep. It's fantastic. Another thing is tea. I brought here several teas. This is lavender tea. It just dried lavender. I buy my teas in bulk, so just grab a little bit and put it in hot water and drink it. I usually mix lavender with chamomile. This is chamomile. And I have also European rose. European rose is delicious as well. These are all non-caffeinated and they're very, very good. They clean your system. Drink, you make a concentrated tea and drink small sips so you don't have to go to the bathroom a lot. That's what I do. Don't do like the giant liquid with weak tea. Do a strong tea with, Chinese in the East. They make small little teas and they're very concentrated, so they just intake very little quantity. So these are 3 fantastic teas. Now, the most important thing that has helped me remove my stress and go to sleep is a magical tea that I have found. I'm very lucky. I was in Fiji once doing a business deal, and this was a few years ago, and I met some people that were drinking Kava. It was actually dry. I looked at it, I'm like, what is this? And the gentleman answered me, he said, this is Kava. It's a ceremonial tea. We do it before every meeting, or when we have conflict we need to resolve, or we drink it just in family at night. It's like a ritual. They sit together and they pass the half a coconut shell and they drink it. It's wonderful. They drink only one cup. It's a very strong tea. It's called Kava. This is root. You cannot drink the leaf because it's not good. You have to get the root. So this is called Wakakon. I bought it, high quality kava. I bought it through Amazon. You can get it through Amazon. And here's how you prepare it. Ooh. So what I do is I don't use metallic things because I think they kind of take the energy out of things, because you know everything in life is energy, and metal has this polarity to it. So I don't use, when I'm doing my teas, I try to use things that are not non-metallic. Sometimes I do use metal. It just depends. So I grab 1 tablespoon. I put it in a cup. I have 2 cups here. Oops, can you see that? 2 cups. So I put 1 tablespoon here, and I emulsify it with a little bit of fat. This is organic coconut milk. It's non-dairy. I just put, this is room temperature. Woo! Just a little bit. And what I do is I stir it, stir it, stir it. It kind of emulsifies and it gets the best out of the kava tea. This is how I was taught to do it. So you can do it like this, or you can just pour straight water into it. And once it's all emulsified, you add lukewarm water. Lukewarm water, voila. Talking about metal, this is metallic. I wish I had a thermos that's not metallic. Okay, so you stir it. This tea is, you have to get used to it. The taste is very, very special. But when you are suffering from insomnia, let me tell you, I was ready to drink anything to get my sleep back. This has been by far the best thing I've done. And not only it helps you sleep, it removes your entire stress, your worry. It eliminates the negative thoughts. So after a while, after 2-3 months of drinking this every night, I felt like my way of thinking and way of being has changed. It removed my stress level was at 10, and it brought it down to almost 5. And then I had to work through meditation, good eating, removing carbohydrates, and do a lot of things to bring my health down, my health level, my stress level to the minimum, and my health back up. So this is metallic as well, sorry. You pour this on top and you filter it, because it has little twigs and stuff and branches. And what you are left with is a fantastic. You could put a little bit of stevia if you want. I'm used to drinking it like this. Whoops. So try it and let me know. I even heard that this is good for people that have that are quitting alcohol, because it does something to your body for your cravings for alcohol and things like that. Research it, try it. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. But this has been my life story, my life experience, and I am just in disbelief of how much this tea has helped me throughout my journey. I think it's banned in some countries, and I know that also Germany, they prescribe it in pills to people that have panic attacks and depression and things like that. So try it. This is my take on sleep. I could talk about sleep for a whole night if you have the whole night to listen. But I think this video is a good startup for helping you get a good night's sleep and relax and remove stress, because life is so beautiful when you can sleep very well, when you can heal, and also, oh my God, it heals so much. When you sleep well, you will heal so much faster. If you have anything going wrong, everything will go right. Thank you guys for watching. Please give this video a like if you like it, and do subscribe to my channel. And I hope you get a good night's sleep. Take care. Bye.